certifying badasses one podcast at a time. Teaching you to love Monday. Check your baggage at licensed-to-be-badass.com and hop on the bus to Badassville. Turn up your energy with Mustang Monday. Here once again in the driver's seat is Kelly Orchard.
All right, hey everybody, Kelly Orchard here with Mustang Monday. I'm the Badass Certifier. Here with a badass, Christa Hoag, who just has a new job.
I do. It's awesome.
Yeah. Same position, different company. You want to share a little bit about that before we get into
Superior Restoration.
Yeah. So you and I met, I don't even know how many years ago now.
Gosh.
It's been a while. Just that networking stuff. Just like running into each other and kind of becoming friendly.
Yeah, and one badass to another.
Absolutely. Only you got to get certified now.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but that doesn't, listen, that's what the whole thing about the badass certification class. It's CPR for your mental health. The only people who come to it are already badass.
Right.
So we already know
get
that.
Stamped.
Yeah. So but you're so multifaceted. What other things are you up to these days?
In regards to work
or personal life?
Well, oh gosh.
Yeah.
My grandbabies, of course.
Yeah.
They're up in Washington, but I try to see them as much as I can.
Yeah. How many of those you have?
3.
Can you believe she has grandchildren?
I know. 3.
I have grandkids too. So I love it when people say it's like, you have grandchildren.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just networking and being out and out in the field all the time.
Yeah. So how long have you been in the Murrieta Temecula area?
4 years.
4 years.
A little over 4 years now.
Okay, so then we probably met when you first arrived.
Yes.
So where did you come from?
Dana Point.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense. All right, so
Dana
you're a
Point
beach
area.
girl.
Well, I'm born and raised in Orange County.
Yeah. Okay, what brought you out here? Was it the job?
Wine.
Wine.
No.
Hey, way to be honest. That brought me out here too.
Wine.
Yes.
And sunshine.
Wine and sunshine.
Yeah.
Well, there's plenty of that in Orange County.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not all the
yeah,
time.
there's a little bit of the
June gloom
Yeah.
all the time.
Right, June gloom all the time. That's right. All right, so what do you do in the wine country for fun? Because I always said that wine country is like Disneyland for grown-ups.
It is.
Because everything is themed differently. It has a different feel. It's actually more like Epcot Center for grown-ups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that it is.
Mm-hmm.
So what do I do when I'm there? Drink. No, I'm not an alcoholic. I just it's socialize.
Yes, it is
Meet
social.
new people.
Right.
Networking. I'm always networking.
Yeah. So what are some of the other things that you're involved in? I mean, because obviously you do new business development in restoration services.
Mm-hmm.
You do a lot of other things though within the community though as well.
I'm a Rotarian.
Right. Which Rotary Club you belong to?
The Temecula.
Yeah.
Rotary of Temecula.
Yeah. I just got the pleasure of speaking over there.
The big one over there at meets at Bolero.
Yeah.
I'm also a veteran.
All right.
So I'm in the VFW.
Okay.
So I'm really active there.
So what brand of the service were you in, or branch of the service?
Air Force.
Air Force.
Yeah.
All right. And how long did you serve?
For a little over 4 years.
Yeah?
I was in during Desert Storm, so I couldn't get out. My career field wouldn't let me out.
Okay.
And it was over, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
I wouldn't change it for the world.
Yeah, I bet. Okay, so all right, so you're involved in the VFW.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do with them?
I'm the, what am I? I'm this first vice chair. I'm the vice president, if you will, of the auxiliary.
Okay.
And we do a lot of community services.
Mm-hmm.
I actually, our Rotary just gave a gentleman some funds, if you will, for helping him out because he's homeless right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm always looking for things like that to do.
Well, the Murrieta Rotary Club has the Field of Honor, which honors veterans during, and I think that our two clubs have kind of somewhat collaborated together to do that as well.
Yeah.
All right.
I love that field. It's so beautiful.
Yeah. So, okay, so VFW, Rotary Club, you have other things that you're involved in too. I know I've seen you everywhere.
Multiple chambers.
Right, multiple chambers.
Multiple chambers I'm involved in.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, my list just goes on.
Goes on and on and on.
I know.
Well, I think, so the message is you've only been here for 4 years and you have networked your way into a lot of different interesting things. And I think that...
I'm soon to be involved in the Temecula Wine Growers Association.
Okay.
So that's another association I will be involved in.
So what are you going to do for them? It's like, are you going to pick wine or pick
grapes?
No,
it's an affiliate. Where I'll be an affiliate, of course.
Right.
So I get to know all the business owners or owners of wineries and their affiliates as well. So it's just another asset of growing the company I work with and developing more relationships.
So if you were to, say obviously, Mustang Monday is about badass tips from the streets, and they're for either personal or professional growth. And so what would you want to be sharing to,
There goes that's my hotline.
The hotline is
for my work.
Is going.
Let me just put it on pause for a minute. We are a 24-hour emergency services company.
I think that's a really great plug. We're not even gonna edit that out.
Yeah.
That's perfect. Okay, emergency.
Yeah. Emergency.
Yeah, emergency. But we're recording, so can wait a minute.
Yeah. So anyway, what would I say?
Yeah, kind of a tip. What is a tip that you give to anybody?
Always listen. Always listen.
Okay.
Listen to what people are saying, not be in the moment. So, that's all I can say.
Well, I'm listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be in the
Being
moment.
in the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, that is, it's two words, but it's very powerful and impactful. Is that something that you learned along the way?
Yes, because I'm very go, and sometimes we miss, eye contact. We're our brain is going, thinking of something we have to do the next, but that needs to stop. We need to listen, so you don't have to go back and say, "What did you say?" It's just respect. Just be respectful.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's funny that you say that, because just the other day on Friday, on Fruitful Friday, I did talk about, the active listening concept. And you said we often listen. Somebody will come to us with a problem or concern or whatever, and we're listening to them, but half of us is already trying to solve their problem.
yes,
And so we're not really fully hearing everything they say. And then part of that goes along with the multitasking. You can be like, you could be present in the moment, but you're thinking somewhere else, or you're trying to do something else. Like right now, I bet you want to get back to that client.
I do,
you?
but I'm actively listening.
Exactly. So this is like a really good lesson, because this is a struggle for you, and I know that it would be for me too if I was involved in something like we're involved in, and something came through. So I think that what we could do, rather than end this early, how about we just pause it and you answer your call?
Okay.
You want to do that?
Okay.
All right, we'll do that.
All right.
Okay, so we took a few minutes break, and now we're back.
Yeah.
It's like, it would be great if we had a commercial break for that,
Oh, well, I can give you a commercial for that. That'd be great.
So she can take care of some business, because here's the important thing right now. It's like, you just started a new job. You want to be responsive.
Yes.
And I bet that, here's the thing. We have arranged for this Mustang Monday recording, and we've had to reschedule several times because of one or the other of us. And then you get in the car and it's like, oh no, now I got this call that comes in. It's nice to be flexible.
It is.
But that's part of the listening. It's like, I guess my active listening saw that you were a little bit distracted and needed to get that thing, but you wanted to be right here, present and in the moment, and not answer the call. But as professionals, you also have to recognize something is pressing.
Yes.
And that's kind of a self-awareness as well as the listening. So I love your tip. You're the first one to actually say, listen.
Just listen.
Just listen to people. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's important.
Yeah. So what do you got coming up planned? Anything big?
When? For the weekend or?
No. Well, since this is Monday, you got a long ways to go to the weekend.
Oh, that's true. Well, I'm always,
always forward thinking.
Yes.
Yes. And anybody who watches these Mustang Mondays knows that they're not live, so you never know when we're recording it.
Right.
Yeah. So anyway.
Yeah. So the week is just go, go, go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all about, business development has to be fun as well.
Oh, yes.
You can't always, it used to be business development is like if you walked in with, a bunch of cookies or something, that was sufficient enough.
Oh,
Not anymore.
Yeah. Gotta take it to the next
You
level.
gotta take it to the next level. You gotta have some badass plans.
Badass
plans. Well, Christa, it was such a pleasure to have you.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
glad
thank
we were able
you.
to figure this out.
Yes.
So your badass tip would be always listen. Yeah. And I love that.
Listen. And be in the moment.
And be in the moment. Be
Which
present.
goes hand in hand with listening.
It's mindfulness.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So, at the end of every Mustang Monday, I have you repeat that with me.
Yes.
So, I'm Kelly Orchard, Badass Certifier. This is Christa Hoag of Superior Restoration. And we are reminding you to be bold, be brave, be confident, be badass.
If you enjoy these interviews, you can watch videos of Mustang Monday on Kelly's YouTube channel, too. Grab your Badass Habits ebook. Get started on your badass journey. Go to licensedtobebadass.com.